Jeff Bezos is currently the richest person in the world with a net worth of $189 billion, and throughout his career, he has given many speeches. In today's video, we will go over Jeff Bezos' life-changing advice. The $160 billion man shares his greatest advice with you. Let's get started. Know ye, do what you love and do it with all your heart. The first thing we should note from Jeff Bezos' speech is that he told the graduates to do what they love. He believes that everyone has their own passions and interests and that they should pursue them. We have only one life and we should make the most out of it. So if you're not doing what you love right now, it might be time to make a change. Of course, this is easier said than done. It can be difficult to figure out what you really love and how to make a living doing it, but it's definitely possible. There are many people who have turned their passions into successful careers. It just takes some time and effort. The key is to never give up. If you're truly passionate about something, then you need to keep pursuing it even when things get tough. Jeff Bezos is a perfect example of this. He didn't become successful overnight. It took years of hard work and dedication, but he never gave up on his dream of creating a world-class online store. And, in the end, it all paid off. Amazon is now one of the most successful companies in the world. So if you are struggling to find your passion or figure out how to make a living doing what you love, don't give up. Keep trying and eventually you'll find success. Just like Jeff Bezos did. Number R. Don't be afraid to take risks. Another important piece of advice that Jeff Bezos shared with graduates is to not be afraid to take risks. Risk-taking is a big part of entrepreneurship. Most successful entrepreneurs are people who took risks and started their own businesses. Of course, it's important to weigh the risks and benefits of any decision you make, but you shouldn't let fear of failure hold you back. As Jeff Bezos said, sometimes you need to shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. This is a great analogy for entrepreneurship because it's true that even if your business fails, you'll still have gained valuable experience that will help you succeed in the future. The key is to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Jeff Bezos is a prime example of this. He took a big risk when he left his job at a prestigious Wall Street firm to start Amazon.com. Of course, there was no guarantee that Amazon would be successful. In fact, most people thought it would fail, but Bezos didn't let that stop him. He took the risk and it paid off big time. Today, Amazon is one of the most valuable companies in the world. So if you are thinking about starting your own business or making any kind of change in your life, don't let fear hold you back. Take the risk and see where it takes you. You might just surprise yourself. No, son, be bold and take on big challenges. One of the most important pieces of advice that Jeff Bezos shared with graduates is to be bold and take on big challenges. According to Jeff Bezos, the best way to do this is by asking yourself, what would a reckless abandon look like? Then go do that. Of course, this doesn't mean that you should go out and take crazy risks without thinking things through. What it does mean is that you shouldn't let fear or doubt hold you back from pursuing your goals. Jeff Bezos is a prime example of this. When he first started Amazon, it was a very risky move. The internet was relatively new and many people thought that an online bookstore was a silly idea, but Bezos didn't let that stop him. He went for it and he ended up creating one of the largest and most successful companies in the world. So if you want to be successful, don't be afraid to think big and go after what you want. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Be bold and take on big challenges. Number 4. Learn from your failures. Everyone makes mistakes. That's just part of being human. The important thing is what you do next. Do you dwell on your mistakes and let them define you, or do you learn from them and move on? Jeff Bezos shared an interesting perspective on failure. He said, I've made hundreds and hundreds of big decisions. Maybe 5 of them have been right, and I've learned that's okay. You don't need to be right very often. You just need to be right once. Once you're wrong, it's gone. You lost the game, you lost the championship. But you don't have to be right very often. It's okay to be wrong as long as you learn from it. This is a great lesson for all of us. We will all make mistakes in life, but it's important to learn from them and move on. Don't let your mistakes define you. Learn from them and use them as motivation to improve yourself. Number 1. Never give up on your dreams. One of the most important lessons I learned from Jeff Bezos is that you should never give up on your dreams. No matter how difficult things may seem, never lose sight of what you want to achieve. Jeff Bezos is a prime example of this. He could have easily given up when things got tough, but he didn't, and because of that, he is now one of the most successful people in the world. If you want to be successful, you must never give up on your dreams. No matter how difficult things may seem, keep pushing forward and eventually you will achieve your goals. Number 2. Put the customer first. This is one of the most important pieces of advice that Jeff Bezos has ever shared. It's actually one of the core principles of Amazon. They put the customer first in everything they do. And it is this customer focus that has helped Amazon become one of the most successful companies in the world. If you want to be successful in business, you must put the customer first. Think about their needs and try to provide them with the best possible experience. If you do this, you will be successful. Number 2, be patient. This is another important piece of advice that Jeff Bezos shared with graduates. He knows that success doesn't happen overnight and it takes time to achieve your goals. If you want to be successful, be patient and don't expect results immediately. It takes time to build a successful business or achieve financial stability. Don't expect it to happen overnight. Be patient and keep working hard and eventually you will achieve your goals. Number 8, be persistent. This is another important piece of advice that Jeff Bezos shared with graduates. He knows that the path to success is not always easy and there will be obstacles along the way, but if you're not persistent, you'll never achieve your goals. Persistence is key to success. When you face obstacles, don't give up. Be persistent and keep trying until you succeed. Jeff Bezos is a great role model for this. He faced many obstacles while building Amazon, but he never gave up, and because of that, he achieved massive success. Number 9, believe in yourself. This is one of the most important pieces of advice that Jeff Bezos shared with the graduates. He knows that believing in yourself is essential to achieving success. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll never achieve your goals. You must have confidence in your abilities and know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Jeff Bezos is a prime example of this. He believed in himself when no one else did, and because of that, he was able to achieve incredible success. So if you want to be successful, remember to believe in yourself. Have confidence in your abilities and know that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Number 10, give back. Giving back is an important part of being successful. If you want to be successful, remember to give back to those who helped you along the way. Jeff Bezos is a great role model for this. He gives back to various charities and organizations that he believes in. Giving back is an important part of being successful. When you're successful, you have a responsibility to give back and help others. Jeff Bezos understands this, which is why he gives back to various charities and organizations. Giving back not only helps others, but it also makes you feel good about yourself and your success. It's an important part of being successful. These are just a few of the lessons that I learned from Jeff Bezos' speech. His speech was full of wisdom and insights that can help anyone be successful in life. I highly recommend watching the full speech. If you want to be successful, then you must take action. Don't just sit around and wait for success to come to you. Go out and make it happen. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos.